guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are on Declutter Part 4. Today we're going to be doing my highlighters. We've got quite a lot in here, but I feel like I'm going to get rid of quite a lot today. So apologies if the light is a little bright, but it is currently about 11 o'clock and it is literally pitch black outside. So we're just working with what we've got right now, and where my drawers are out of the light, so it's a bit of a pain. Also, please excuse the fact you can definitely see my hoodie, but I'm not on camera, so I was going to be comfy. So without further ado, let's get into this today. First off, P. Louise. This is the Skin Bling in Goldmine. This is way too dark, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I've got the Coleoftheball Glow From Within highlighter in Flutterflight, which is just emptied out everywhere. I love this highlighter, but that's going to have to go in the bin. Unfortunately, it's a really beautiful highlighter. It's like a blue tone, but now it's everywhere. Brilliant. Okay. Cool. Right, okay, disaster currently averted. We'll finish wiping it out once we're done. But this is Estee Lauder Heat Wave from the Bronze Goddess range. This is such a beautiful highlighter. We're going to keep this one. I've got the Hoard Light Glow Obsessions palette. Again, so stunning. Going to keep that. And I'm going to keep my 3 Give Me Glow highlighters. So we've got Welcome to My Dollhouse. We've got You Want a Peach of Me. And then we've got Pink Moscato Wasted, which is the most gorgeous blush topper. It's just absolutely stunning. And these are so reflective. If you love a blinding highlight, these are for you. Alright, a couple of MAC Extra Dimension skin finishes. We've got Double Gleam, which is just an absolute classic. And then we've got Beaming Blush, which again is one I love for topping my blush with. It's just beautiful. A product I bought from somebody's recommendation literally years ago. It's the Kiko Long Lasting Wet and Dry Use Eyeshadow in number 200. This is the most gorgeous highlighter. It looks super dark there, but when you blend it out, it just looks so gorgeous and glowy. I love that one in the summer. And then we've got Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Glow. Gonna keep this one. This one's really pretty, although it has got a little bit of hard pan on it, which is annoying. But it's just like a pinky kind of bronzy shade. I don't know whether you can see that there at the bottom. Also, if you watched my previous declutter, please don't mind my gammy finger. I managed to burn myself on Christmas Day, so that was nice. Right, let's dig into down here. This is an XX Revolution highlighter in Reactive. This is very, very, very sparkly and intense. If you are on the lookout for an intense highlighter, but you want something that's kind of budget friendly, this one's a great one. Couple of Ofra ones. This is Cloud9 from the Nikki Tutorials collection. I've got the collab between Steph Toms and Ofra, which is Milk and Cookies. And then we've also got Pillow Talk, which is a beautiful pink. So we're going to keep all 3 of those. Love Ofra highlighters. Right, this one is Polar Vortex from Be Perfect. This is Pink Icicle. Again, another great one if you want to do kind of a blush highlight combo. Looks great over blush, but it is beautiful by itself as well. And then my 2 Get Wet highlighters from Be Perfect. I've got Skin Sheen, which is less used, and my absolute favourite, Dew You, which I don't know whether you can see that in the pan, but there's a lot of use in that one. Okay, moving on to some stuff we are going to get rid of. Ofra and no, not Ofra, Dose of Colours and I Love Sarah E. this one is going, and I'm going to chuck this one away. I think it's way too dark and it's very old. I'm going to keep this new one from collection. It's the Diamond Shine Highlighter in Shine Bright. I did mention this in a video the other day and everybody was like, ooh. It's very, very sparkly. Not sure yet whether this is just an overspray, but either way, it's very pretty, very sparkly. Looks great on the lids too. Okay, Makeup by Mario, Soft Glow in Pearl. Very pretty, very basic highlighter, basically. It's just a normal kind of champagne, but it's really pretty, so we're going to keep that. Jouer Citrine. I am torn with this one. It can be a little bit dark, but in the summer it's beautiful. So I think I'm going to keep this one for one more round and we'll see. And then somehow a blush has sneaked in here. This is the iconic Kiss by the Sun Multi-Use Cheek Glow. Obviously, that's definitely a blush for me, but this is beautiful, so we are going to keep it. And I think if you've got a really deep skin tone, this kind of pinky, orangey, peachy highlighter would be gorgeous. Right, okay. Sleek highlighting elixirs. These are years and years old. We're going to throw those away. Elf Jelly Highlighter. I don't know whether I've ever used this. I think we're going to chuck that. Let's face it, the jelly highlighter trend deserves to be left in the past. Benefit What's Up. Again, this is eons old. To be fair, it is still creamy, but I think it's probably time for that one to go in the bin. Right. Makeup Revolution. Highlighter Reloaded in Make an Impact. I've got similar shades to this now, so I'm going to give that one away. I'm going to keep both my Bonnie Dolly highlighters. This one is Champagne, and this one is Platinum. These are so intense, so beautiful. I actually know multiple people who've bought these after seeing me use them on my channel, so they're definitely staying. This one is Rimmel Buttery Soft Highlighting Powder in Candlelit. This one is just, it's nothing special. It's a bit dark, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And I'm going to keep the Face Studio Chrome Extreme from Maybelline. This is Sandstone Shimmer. These are the most intense highlighters from the drugstore. I really like these. I'm torn with these two. This is Becca Prismatic Amethyst, which I think I'm going to keep. I'm trying to open it the wrong way. It's just like a very pale lilac shade. I think I'm going to get rid of Opal because it's just too dark. I don't use it. Obviously, you can't get Becca anymore, so I'm going to pass that on to somebody who will use it. And I'm actually going to pass on Prismatic Amethyst as well. Revolution Bright Light Highlighter in Pink Quartz. I got this to compare to Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm, and I did not like it, so that's going to go in the bin because it's got one of those sponge tip applicators, which you all know how I feel about those right now. Another Charlotte Tilbury. This is Moonlit Glow. Again, very, very beautiful. These highlighters are gorgeous. Hate the packaging because it rattles about, but there we go. Right, we're going to keep Benefit Cookie. Such a good basic highlighter and so intense. It's such a pretty one. And you can probably see in the pan there's a giant dip, so we're definitely keeping that one. And I'm going to pass along Dandelion Twinkle because I just don't use it. It's just too subtle for me. I just don't get the use out of it. I should. It's a very pretty, very light glow, but not for me. I think it's time to part ways with this one. This is Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is God knows how old. It's still beautiful, but it's just too dark, and I don't know how many years I wore it for, pretending it wasn't too dark. So that's just going to go in the bin. And then falling off the back here, we do have Laura Geller's Charming Pink, which I'm going to keep. As you can see, this one has had a lot more use in the most recent years. This is a beautiful, just really light baby pink highlight. Again, if you saw my blush declutter, you would know I was torn about my Afterglow blushes, and I'm also torn about my Afterglow highlights. I've got the shades Fireball and Sin. These are stunning. Again, I don't think Urban Decay make them anymore. They are so old, but they're still so pretty. And Fireball's like a duochrome, like pink to peach. So I think I'm going to keep those for now. Collection Gorgeous Glow Highlighter in Opal. This is, yeah, I'm going to pass that one on, I think. It's nothing to write home about. I'm going to keep both my Beauty Bay highlights. Or am I going to keep Glaze? Actually, maybe I'm not. I'm going to get rid of Glaze. I'm going to keep Flash, which is very, very, very intense. Melt. This is technically classed as a blush. It's the Digital Dust Blush Duo, but to me it's definitely more of a highlighter blush duo. These are stunning. I absolutely love the bees. They always remind me of my nana, so I'm going to keep that. And I'm absolutely 100% keeping Melt Morning Star. It's such a beautiful highlighter. It's got like a bit of duochrome to it. It's kind of yellowy and pinky. Gorgeous. And we're also going to keep MAC Let It Glow. This is from last year's Christmas collection, I want to say. They kind of released like a similar white shade with lots of sparkle in it every couple of years, so I'm going to keep that. I think this is where we're going to get rid of most of them. I am going to keep this one though. This is Sleek Solstice Equinox Highlighter. I've always loved sleek highlighters. I think the highlighter palettes are in my collection still somewhere, but I love that one, so we're going to keep that. We are going to also keep the duochromatic powder from NYX in Snow Rose. Oh, actually, that does not feel as good as it once did. It is still very pretty, though. Do you know what? I think that's past its prime. We're going to get rid of that one. Jordana Tisha Trixie, way too dark, getting rid. Jeffree Star, Supreme Frost in Citrus Bling and Crystal Kumquat. These are beautiful, but as we've already discussed in multiple of these videos, I'm not supporting Jeffree Star anymore, so they can go to somebody else who'll get some use out of them. Oh my gosh, Ofra and Nikki Tutorials Everglow Highlighter. I cannot believe this one is still going. It does. We do have what looks like a pan there. I'm going to keep this one just for the memories. I only ever use the lighter shade, but it is beautiful, and in Ofra's like old packaging as well. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm actually going to swap this Maybelline one out. So this is Sandstone Shimmer for this one. This is Master Holographic in number 50, which is gorgeous, very, very shimmery. It's got like a really beautiful pink tone to it. So I'm going to keep that one and pass on Sandstone Shimmer. And then I have also got a Tri-Baked highlighter from Barry M in Silver Solstice. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. It's just like a normal pinky tone, so we're going to get rid of that. MUA on Dressy Skin, Pearlescent Sheen, and Peach Diamond. These are probably about 10 years old, so those are going in the bin. e.l.f. highlighter in White Gold. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I'm running out of arm. Yeah, nice kind of gold, basic, nice drugstore option. Getting rid of Revolution Raise the Bar. Again, I've just got other shades. This is like a very, very true gold. I don't really use it because I'm very pink toned. I'm going to get rid of these Makeup Obsession Mega Lightning and Mega Metals. They're just going to go in the bin. And Revlon Peach Glow Highlighting Palette. I feel like this is such like a classic, like everybody's mum had this in their bags. That is nice actually. I might keep that but put it in my blush drawer. And then there's literally that Copacetica highlighter everywhere. We have got some in the back. Another P. Louise shade. This is Perfect Match, which is not the perfect match for me, so that can go. I've got Best Actress, again, too dark from P. Louise. I'm going to keep Ofra Skin Glazing in Ozone, beautiful gold shade. This is Gerard Cosmetics Promise Highlighter. I don't actually know if they still make these. It is a very pretty pinky shade though, so I think we're going to keep that. I'm going to keep Ofra the Tribe Volume 3. We're going to get rid of Colourpop Barbie Beach Party. Why can I not get this open? Oh, there we go. It's just a giant Midnight Company, so I can go to the bin. Ooh, another Give Me Glow highlighter. This one is Playmate. This is my original shade. Again, I'm going to keep that because look how incredible that is. L'Oreal Iconic Glow in Coconut Addict. This is just a bit nondescript, to be honest. There's not a lot of anything to it. I'm not even going to pass it on because I really don't like it. We're going to keep Laura Mercier Indiscretion. I love this highlighter formula. And although I don't want a lot of golds in my collection, it is nice to have one. So it's just that one there. And then we're going to get rid of Jeffree Star Peach Goddess and Crystal Ball. I'm actually going to chuck these because they are incredibly old. They're just looking a bit manky. So we're going to get rid of those. So I don't feel like we did bad there. I'm just going to give the drawer a wipe out and then we'll put everything away.